gone. 55 metres, takes out the driver, sets sail for home.
Hi, welcome to the From the Stands podcast. I'm Josh. With me is Adam.
How are you, boys?
And Ben.
Hey, fellas. How we going?
Good. I'm lost now. I was just about to go into the first game. So what are your thoughts on the week, boys? The week that's
Mate,
passed?
pretty good. D supporter sitting on top. Couple points in front. No complaints.
Yeah, I mean, if we want to go into complaints, I just want to know
We'll
where Geelong are pulling these umpires from every year. But, it's been a week. I'm still not over it.
Are Freo higher than Brisbane yet?
Nah, mate.
Nah, don't think so.
No.
We are 1, 2, 3 though, boys, which is exciting.
Yeah, I'd be pretty happy with
exciting.
that. First official podcast off, when we're sitting top 3. Do you reckon we're going to finish the end of the season like that, or?
Well, Fremantle typical are last still in that category.
Yeah, look, I don't think Freo will make top 4, but I do think they'll make finals. I do think Freo will make finals.
I think they're finals. I think they'll make finals. I don't think they're top 4, not yet.
Nah, they got a lot more to prove, I think.
They've also not had 5 play yet, so
yeah, true.
Like the impact of 5 will show.
Yeah, but we need more than one bloke that can hit a 15-meter target. Like Brody's disposal. Fuck.
Oh, it's good for fantasy, but
yeah,
fuck all otherwise.
Fantasy don't care about. I'm playing Super Coach, mate.
Well, yeah. Let's jump into the first game. It was Port 4-12-36 to Melbourne 10-8-68.
Oh yeah, Port were lucky to score there. I think it was it halftime. They hadn't scored a goal.
Yeah.
3/4 time they were
5 points.
Yeah,
3/4 time they kicked their first goal. 1 goal late at 3/4 time.
Nice. Yeah.
47 points, by the way, boys, at 3/4 time.
And what was your prediction?
It was. I said they would lose by 52.
So you're looking good, rubbing your hands together.
And then. Yeah, I thought I was on. It was paying $7. I thought I'd won myself $70 there, and I purely put that bet on just so I could come back here this night to you boys and rub it in your faces.
Yeah.
I was fucking fuming.
I'm glad it didn't, because I didn't want to hear the end of that one, because fuck me. But mate, like for that game, I was actually worried for the D's there in the first quarter. Like no team could score, but then the D's found a way, and then Port just went home. Like it looked like training cones at the end of it. But yeah, it was good for Thursday night footy.
That great.
No, I don't think so.
Great, but didn't.
To be fair, I've give Ken Hinkley a bit of shit saying he needs to get sacked, but I rate that he clearly tried to go with something different. Didn't work, but
it started off well.
Clearly identified how we need to stop Melbourne, and he was doing that. It's all well and good stopping Melbourne, but you've got to hit the scoreboard.
Yeah.
You can't be on 14 points at 3/4 time unless it's the AFLW Grand Final.
Oh yeah, I wasn't gonna say it, but you've gone there. I love it.
Yeah. 14 points isn't enough.
High scoring game.
Takes the cheap shot. Shot.
Yeah, that's the easy joke. Love it.
Yeah.
So Ben, Melbourne back to back.
Mate, as a D supporter, the answer to are we going to win? It's no, and that's just each round. I've grown up supporting the D's far too long to never get ahead of myself, because every time you do, it's a 130-point loss, something like that. So it's I'd love to see it. I'm going to say no for now, just as a superstitious thing. But if we do make it, I'm going to watch again. So.
How much do they need to pay Luke Jackson?
Whatever he wants,
apparently,
mate. Keep him.
did Did you see? Who was it? The media said 12 million over 8 years. Was it?
Yeah, something like that. Yeah, and I'm
Oh.
like, yeah, I think it's got to be that kind of money, like long term, over $1 million
don't want
a year.
I would not be paying a ruckman that amount of money. That is got
No.
danger written all over.
But
He's
he's not just a ruckman though, is he?
yeah,
Like,
he does it all.
like,
Does it all.
You know what
I
I
know.
mean? Like, gone are the. I think you're still stuck in the Aaron Sanderland days, mate. You know, like
Tap
the
ruckman only.
ruckman's changed.
How's
right?
Lysette going? How's Lysette going?
Oh,
Yeah.
my boy Scotty. Yeah, mate, I'm 4-0. I'm 3-0. Sorry, I'm 3-0 in our keeper league, mate. With Scott Lysette as my ruckman. Say no more. Say no more.
And then
but
who
no,
traded
like,
out Gorn this week?
I never
Who
had him.
traded out Gorn?
Never had him.
Yeah. Fuck, never had gone as a D's
Nah,
as a D's
I
fan.
yeah, I just thought Grundy this year started off looking like that was a good call till last round, but yeah. No,
It's only 'cause I traded
I
him.
went.
He
Sorry,
went
go on,
140.
Josh.
I traded him.
Yeah,
Trade him.
That 140 is a
hurts.
slap, isn't it?
Oh,
and
that's
now he's versing GWS with no Bruce.
Yeah, I know.
Could be another.
Luckily-
and like,
luckily-
you see,
Oh,
Go
sorry.
on.
Luckily,
Who'd you get
I
in?
brought in Luke Jackson. I brought in
Yeah,
Bruce, but I had
okay.
Luke Jackson in the forward line. So
yeah,
I
okay.
can
So
get
you-
FPP. But,
yes,
but imagine bringing him in and then having no ruckman this week. Like you have to actually just trade
Oh,
for
man.
another fucking ruckman.
yeah, well, that was
Yeah.
the danger, wasn't it? Like, you only was ever doing it if you were like he was your R3, or you had a Jackson or a Tim English to flick there.
I wanted.
It's like last year. I started with Big Boy McElroy in the back line,
Big boy.
and Flynn. Hey, he did all right. He scored a few tons, did Big Boy last year. But it was there every time Flynn kept getting dropped and people were scrambling, just flick Big Boy into the ruck for a fucking duty, you know. So,
Yeah.
the English is my answer to that this time round.
English, yeah, you got English. I thought Bruce would at least give me more than 1 week. That was the issue.
Yeah,
That's Bruce though for you, mate. Like,
the worry is, like, if Flynn does okay against Melbourne, like if he holds his own against Jackson and Gawn,
Yeah,
Brucey Boy's coming back in. Like, he's not getting dropped.
it'll be
no.
dual ruck. Yeah,
Right.
it'll be dual ruck.
Yeah.
I reckon.
At best, he's dual ruck. So you got to hope that Flynn has a stinker, so Bruce comes back. But then by Flynn having a stinker, Gawn's going 170. So what? It's a lose-lose.
I know. God.
It's a lose-lose, isn't it? Right. You sit there going,
So-
yes, Flynn's playing shit. Ah, fuck. Gawn's on for a double ton.
Let's just hope that they decide Luke Jackson can just have ruck all day and Gorn can.
Yeah. Oh,
Goals.
mate, actually, I had a sneaky look at graph. It was on Twitter, and Gawn has played 26% forward. Now, I think it
Not
goes off
enough.
centre bounces, where there are 4 centre bounce.
Okay. Yep.
I think is what champion data used to determine the dual position.
Yep.
So Gawn's 9% off of getting forward status.
That would be huge.
And so is Tom Mitchell.
Really? Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, really?
Imagine
Yeah.
Titch and
Yeah.
Gawn.
Wow.
into the
That changes
forward line.
most people's teams. Like,
That's mad.
that's huge.
Hmm.
Titch
Sorry,
has just
took us
been
on a
such
tangent
huge
again, boys.
disappointment.
No, that's
I
right.
know.
That's right.
That's your job apparently.
Yeah. I'm a rambler. I'm an absolute rambler. Love to talk.
So, do you want to add anything else to that game?
No, I think it was like they should have won by a lot more, but like
Took
you
the foot
said,
off
they
the
didn't
gas
play.
big time.
Yeah, they didn't play their best game. Like, we're not very good in Adelaide history. Well, last year I think we lost to Adelaide in Adelaide. But yeah, I think it just shows how poor Port are at the moment, more than anything.
Yeah.
How many-
I think
how-
I think
I was gonna say, how many weeks till Hinkley's gone?
well, they're
Two.
playing.
Ford already came out
They're
and
playing
backed
a-
him, so
Yeah.
Yeah, like they're playing Carlton again, without
I mean,
Cripps.
Carlton was shit.
Yes.
Yeah, they lose Captain Cripper, and all of a sudden they've gone to pot in
Mm-hmm.
probably, arguably, their easiest game of the season so far.
Yeah.
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 And they go and lose it. But
Oh no.
it was
Nonsense.
sick. The sicko in me was up and about when Cripps went down.
As soon as you sent that message, I had the biggest smile on my face. Like, you shouldn't be smiling.
Yeah.
That's
Happy
shocking.
Yeah. Oh, I like, yeah. Not that I
think
want to
I won
celebrate
4
a
out of my
man's
5.
injuries.
Yeah, I won 4 out of my 5 league games just because everybody had Captain Cripps.
Oh wow, that's huge.
Yeah. Can I flex my rank because of that? Like,
Yeah, go on. Get
so,
it out.
so I
hurry
was.
up.
Yeah.
Nah, it's not that. It's not that amazing. I'm still like 200 points off a hat, but I went from like sitting 6,000th when Cripps went like 36 points in that first quarter, and then Steele was going off, and all of a sudden I've just shot up inside the top 1,000 because
That's
everyone's
crazy.
captained Cripps. And all of a sudden, I've just rocketed. I was sending messages before that game, like during that quarter when he'd kicked another goal, like probably his fucking 17th of the season already. He's probably going to win the Coleman. And I was like, I was sending messages going, "I've fucked my season by not starting him." Next thing, his hammy's gone, and my season is alive and well.
It's never been better.
Yeah.
Just like the game of football at the Cattery.
Oh, the Friday night fucking. Oh,
I
what a
mean,
game
Tom
that
Hawkins,
was.
what a player. Yeah.
Oh,
Tom Hawkins.
beautiful human
Probably
being that
the
is.
best full forward. Uses
I'd
his
put him
body
up
really
there.
well in marking contests.
He's one of my favourite. Dadsy, your thoughts?
Oh, there's one word I describe Tom Hawkins as. He's just fair. You know, like
Fair.
Yeah. Oh, I mean, what is pushing the back these days? You know, it's the umpires. Now, I've never been one to question an umpire's decision in my life. You know, but when he's gone like this, and I've gone, oh yeah, he's gone a bit early for the mark, isn't he? Like, where's he going? Ball's not even on the screen yet, and he's there like that. Hands go out. I'm thinking, Tom, mate, are you having a stroke? You're about 5 seconds too early. Next thing, Harris Andrews' back's giving it this one. And I've gone, that's what he's doing. That's what he's doing. I was like, okay, well, we'll hear a whistle. Marks it. Whistle goes. Free kick to Geelong. Hawkins has got a shot at goal.
Yeah,
Mad.
I like how quickly he
That was
played
good.
in as well.
But they
just so the
deserve
umpire couldn't
to
change
win
his mind.
Yeah, they did deserve to win it. We can't blame that on that one decision. As appalling as that decision was, and the game was on the line, they should have put us to bed a lot earlier.
I was going to say they scored 14 points to your 4 points. Like they're just what's that, an extra
they kept us
10
in it
shots
for a
in the
long
game.
time.
Yeah. So
But and then as for Cam Rayner, what the fuck hell was that?
What number pick was he?
Number 1 draft pick.
He was number 1. He was number 1.
Seen better, that's for sure.
Yeah, we've seen worse though as well. He's coming off an ACL. Give him a yard.
So
I'm not
Geelong
entirely sure the
finishing?
ACL injury is the issue, but he's coming off an ACL. So.
He wasn't good before it anyway, mate. So it's
just summed up our night. I think that's summed up the night.
Yeah. Where do we see Geelong finishing this year? So I didn't have him in my top 8 at the start of the season.
No,
I didn't either.
No,
and now they've beat arguably the best team in the comp. I think they've
arguably,
they're probably
did they beat Melbourne?
Top 4 bound off the back of that, but no, I don't think they're top 4. I think probably 5th or 6th.
No, I think it's 4 better teams than that, but I think they sneak into the 8. It's just it's one of those seasons. Like it's hard to say. Like how many people are going to lose to COVID like each week? How many players? That kind of stuff. Like obviously,
Yeah, true.
it's so hard to pick. But I think they're a better team than half the teams in the comp anyway. So I think they sneak in.
And Mackay, he is a free agent at the end of the year. Is he not?
Oh, really?
Do we see him
Is
going?
he?
Yeah. Teams are apparently offering around the 800k mark. Victorian clubs. Do you reckon he's worth that money?
Well, off the back of last couple of years, how old is he? Because he wasn't that outstanding, was he? And then
No.
he's
But he's also
he had a
who's in your
really good
forward
year
line?
last year. How old is he? Let's have a look.
Who's in your forward line? You've got Danaher, as you're told.
Oh, he's a comp. He's it's
We've got
tough.
Danaher, Charlie Cameron, McStay. Like, I definitely look. If we've got the funds for him, yeah. Like, at least he kicks straight. You don't know when he's going out on the floor, whether it's going
the further he's out, the better his chance.
We've got Hitwood to come back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Danaher 2.0.
Yeah.
Oh.
Frustrating when you're just watching, especially like a few years ago in that finals game against Tigers. We just fucking miss after miss. It's like,
That's right.
sake.
I think I was at your house for that one. That was unfortunate.
It's fucking just a joke. But yeah.
So where do you see Brisbane? What do you see Brisbane need to improve on after that?
I don't know what it is, man. I just think I genuinely think we have an issue playing there now. Whether it's to do with this, like how the ground's a bit skinnier, or whatnot. Clearly, there's an issue. Like they just stopped us. I don't think it's anything we need to improve on. I just think Geelong stopped us from playing our game. Like they stopped us moving the ball quickly, and they stopped us scoring on the break. And then we just reduced to fucking long bombs in, and when you've only got Danaher to hit going long or McStay, but Darcy Fort's in the ruck because Big O's fucking punching people. So we didn't have. Yeah, I think we like to get the ball in quick, and they didn't allow us to do that.
Fair enough. Do we have anything else to add on it?
No, I didn't watch I only watched bits of that game, so I don't have too much to comment on that one. So
I was partially pissed by that stage.
Nice. I went out and played poker after it, so and then fucking lost. I lost in the sickest hand. Like I was fucking raging.
Money table.
Yeah. Oh no, it wasn't a cash. It was a tournament. It was like $40 buy-in, so it wasn't like a cash game. So yeah, that was to the flush. I think I had Queen of Hearts and Jack of Hearts, and the flop came like Ace of Hearts, 10 of Hearts, like 4 of Hearts, and then like a club. And then the second heart, the fifth, like the third heart came out. So I went like one of the lads raised. So I went all in because I was like, unless he's got a heart and the King of Hearts, like I've won. And he had the King of Hearts. I was like, you cunt. I was like, that's fine. So, but anyway,
remind me to never ask poker questions to you again. So that was riveting stuff, mate.
Thanks, mate.
All good.
Probably arguing.
In my head, I was like, I know we can cut it, so I'm just gonna fucking tell the story. I don't give a fuck.
I'm not cutting it.
Stitch up.
Probably, I reckon this is probably the best game of the round. Pies versus the Eagles. Who saw that coming?
Oh, that hurts. That score. Considering none of us like the Eagles, but mate, I also don't like Collingwood, so it was good to see. I love an underdog story. Like you're down and out, everyone's written you off, and you come back and win by what 13 points, and they look better. It's like
14 goals, 3 as well. Like
kick
that's
straight.
fucking that's
Yeah.
that is deserving of a win.
Yep. Yeah. No,
That accurate, that punishing in front of goal.
Yeah. And then now they're starting to get their players back.
Fuck's sake.
I mean, Collingwood played right into their hands, so.
Yep.
Like there was this long ball into their forward line, and McGovern was like, "All right, that's an easy
this is what I do best." Yeah.
Thanks for that. Yeah.
Yeah.
It was sad to see Jamie Elliott go off as well.
Oh, that was tough.
That bloke cannot catch a break, can he?
No.
I don't think there's been a season where he's not been injured. Like,
I know.
it's
And
just
then
a joke.
Mychek's missing
Poor
as
bloke.
well to COVID.
Yeah.
So
that's right.
Also, like, what was happening there? Like, I've never seen that man fly for that many hangers and take that many. Like, surely, is he missing for COVID or is he getting piss tested? Because, like, I demand one.
Yeah,
I demand one. That was not right.
He's 1-on-1 with McGovern going back into, like, I think he hit the post. Like, he ran into the post at that mark. I was like, holy crap.
Yeah.
Like, on McGovern too, who fucking never loses a 1-on-1, and to take a mark like that. I think that's the only way to beat him is to take a mark like that.
What about the one on 50 where he was like up? He was like way too early and still managed to hang and then take it and then landed flat on his back.
Yeah,
I was like, all in the same quarter. I was like, surely, unless Jeremy Howe's like fucking teaching him, like, and they're spending 2-3 hours a day, like practicing that shit, he needs a fucking drug test.
He really needs a new car, doesn't he?
That's good. That.
Thanks, mate.
Well, fantasy wise, at least Grundy. I kept Grundy this week.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, that's the thing, isn't it, about Collingwood? Like, you don't like them, but they're fantasy relevant, and it's annoying.
And you got to watch them. Grundy, Dacos, like.
Normally, though, yeah. Or Nick Dacos is a fucking joke, also. Like, he's a joke. He's actually a joke.
Yeah, that's stupid.
I'm pretty sure there's still $2 about him for the Rising Star.
That's cash.
Like, yeah.
Easy money.
And that's house me as a D supporter with Bowie up there. It's like...
Shut up.
30
Bowie up there. Fucking give your head a wobble. Bowie's up there.
He's class, mate.
Fuck yeah, he's class.
Undefeated.
Josh Dacos is lifting his game as well. Because
he has no choice.
Yeah. It would be embarrassing when your brother's fucking never played an AFL game.
Your younger brother
just fucking racking up about 60,000 touches, like, and the better looking of the two too.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah, like, you'd be filthy. You'd have to fucking start doing something. Like, but he's ridiculous, and we're going to get him in our back line next week.
I know, and Pendlebury. Pendlebury is like,
Pendlebury
so
should be
fucking
there.
Consistent.
Yeah,
like he's gonna be.
He's not scoring that.
Is that when dual positions come out next week?
He's just so
next week, after next round.
Yeah. Nice.
Too
bad I've deleted team league. Anyway this year. Nice.
Keeper league, I've got Pendlebury sitting on my bench, waiting for that DPP.
Do you want me to tell you if he's likely to get it? As per that bit of data that I found.
Do you know who I need you to check is McGrath?
Yeah, well, mate, I'm the man in the know-how, boys. I'm pretty sure it's all online. I don't know why I'm acting like I'm fucking got a source.
You read one tweet.
Yeah, I read one tweet. Pendlebury, 58% in the back line, so he'll definitely get it. And McGrath is not going to get it, mate.
Nah, on fuck's sake.
Is he close?
Since
no,
Merritt went out.
Okay.
He's not even 20%. Yeah.
Yeah.
So people who are close, Gawn's 28.7. So he's 7% off it. Jackson Mead is very close to forward status. 0.1 could be handy for the bench. Rowan Marshall's at 32%. Bailey Smith is at 32%.
Jeez, that's a big one.
32.8. So he's 2.2% off being a forward, Bailey Smith, the guy that is tearing up the fantasy scores at the moment.
Yep.
And he's never going to get
That'd be
tagged because he's an
insane.
absolute butcher of the ball.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Like the bloke's seen more helicopters off his boot than the fucking Playboy Mansion. Like,
and that can go straight into the next game. The Tigers are back after the Dogs kicked 19 points.
Jeez, that was tough
Fucking
to
hell.
watch.
Yeah.
To watch. Like, oh mate, but talk about a team that's going from a grand final loss and just haven't been back to where they have been or where they were. I think they're in a little bit of trouble now.
I want to find how many inside 50s they had. Like, because I seen a stat that was like, their stat was like something like there since half time of the first round, they are something like 17 goals, 50 behinds.
So I'm sorry, what? 17 goals, 50.
It's something like.
Jeez.
Don't quote me on that, but it's something.
Yeah.
I heard them talking about it, and I honestly threw up. Well, I couldn't believe it, which is mental because their team is so good. They just can't fucking hit. So here we go.
The
Here we go.
disposal efficiency is not too bad either.
Yeah, 57 inside 50s to Richmond's 48.
Yeah. Thanks, mate. Yeah, that's mad.
They won still 50% inside 50. Just
they dominated the clearances. Like, just how the fuck is that happening? Like,
destroyed him in uncontested possession.
Yeah, which I mean, that's mainly Bailey Smith running fucking 100 meters backwards to just fucking get a cheap mark. It's impressive how much he runs for his time on ground. To be fair, but no, I don't think the Tigers are back. No, they're not. And the audacity of fucking Jack Revolt to say I'm going to hit a torp on quarter time or half time, whenever it was, from 50 meters out. I've never disliked a man more in my life than that moment. I was like, you fucking... The fact that he announced it to the umpire, never seen that before. Never seen... Just so you know, ref. Gonna go the old torp here, mate. Like, why? Yeah, right. And then the fact he hit it, I was fucking fuming. I was fuming.
It wasn't a great looking torp, though. I wish it was like a...
it was disgusting.
Looking torp.
Yeah.
It looked like a...
if you're gonna call it, at least fucking launch it. Especially when you're kicking from 50, mate. You're kicking from 50. Yeah. Like, are you that old that you can't make that? I know Richo's signed up as a fucking dual player or whatever the fuck that's called these days to help them out if they get desperate with COVID. But fuck me, like, how's he not kicking the drop punt from 50?
I know.
But anyway, that's my rant over. I hate Richmond.
Well, I think everybody does, unless you're a Richmond supporter.
Yeah.
So with that goal as well, he equaled Nick's record for the Saints.
That's right. Yeah.
Which one's better?
Yeah, that's right.
In your opinion?
Who would I take?
The career of Jack Revolt.
But
I take the dynasty.
Yeah, I take Nick as a player.
But there is a big red flag with Nick Revolt, and that is the video from when the Saints go marching in.
Oh, mate, that's horrific.
Like,
that's so bad.
Like, you can't overlook it. Like, you can't overlook that. I don't think I've cringed in my life more than watching him. Like,
mate, it comes up all the time.
He did a few different ads.
Poor bloke, bless him.
I remember him doing one.
Poor bloke's been told.
I saw one where he did. He took his laundry to his mum's house. That was the advert, and I was like, I don't know how much money would need me to do that, but thanks, mum.
Yeah.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, you've got to factor that's coming. Your media team, if you take him as a player, that is your now media source.
Just cringe. Fuck. Jeez. No.
Your sponsors will be happy though.
Alrighty.
And then, did you have the VC on Dunkley or McRae?
I did have it on
Dunkley.
Dunkley. Yeah.
Dunkley.
Yeah, I had
Dunkley.
McRae.
No.
Nice.
Did you take
It's
it?
ballsy.
Yes.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Yeah,
I was taking it if it was over 110, I was taking it.
Yeah.
Because I just had I've had Jack Steele's like 106, 104, and then Neil's 86. I was like, if I get a captain over 110, I'm taking it. Like,
I was like,
so,
I'm going to back in McRae. He had a shitter of a week. I'm just going to hopefully just fall in love with him again. And I did.
You just don't know
He did
where
get thrown
these
out the
Bulldogs
wing.
players are going to play. Like, it's 1 week it's Dunkley, 1 week it's Treloar, 1 week it's McRae. You don't know what they're going to do. Like, I don't think Bevo knows what he's doing at the moment either. Like,
yeah. Well, he named McRae on the wing.
Yep.
But then he had the most CBAs.
Yeah. There was no. I reckon McRae, as soon as he got out there, he's like, "Boys, not happening. I'm in."
Nah, yeah.
Fuck what he says. I don't give a fuck what Bevo says. Get me in the
I'm
middle,
here for
boys.
the. I want those cheap
Boys, we're
3-1.
I'm putting my foot down.
Get that Bailey Smith bloke on the wing for those cheap marks. He loves it out there. Fucking get him out there. Get me in for the handball receive on the left boot. Get me in for that.
Yeah.
But
I don't think I've ever seen him get a hard ball either, but hates playing on the wing.
Yeah. But that's why I don't feel sorry for people who had Cripps captain, because there was many a loophole options.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Like and to be able to loophole with like Durden and things like that. So don't feel sorry for him at all. So and now we get him cheap.
Oh,
Well,
yes.
cheapish. Not as cheap as he was, but yeah.
Yeah, he's going to drop some money.
Yeah. Oh, he's got a break even of 114.
He'll probably get 140.
Yeah.
Yeah.
True.
That's how good of a run he was on. He got a 43 and still has a break even of 114.
Yeah. It's a joke. It's a joke.
All right, and then
lol.
What? Lol.
I said lol.
Yeah, that's recorded too.
Lol. We have fun.
Yes. And then Fremantle, great win. I didn't watch any
Tell
of
us
it.
about it.
I was
nice. So, I'm relying on you for this one.
Yeah,
that's right.
So I was in the middle of a best man speech, and I literally walked back to my phone and siren went, Fremantle won. And I was like, saw all the game.
Yeah, it's awesome. Yeah.
But I did win.
It was a good win.
So I was there. There was 3 of us in there. So there was the groom, me and the other guy. The other guy was a Giants supporter, so we won 2 cartons. Well, me and the other guy won a carton each. So happy days.
Nice.
That's all I can tell you about the game.
No, mate. Like, if you supported Giants, you'd be pretty disappointed at this point. I think like their star power is just outrageous, and they just have not. The best that they've done is make a prelim. I think so far.
They made the grand final.
They made the grand. They did. That's right. But like, wasted talent out there, like wasted opportunity. And every week I'm like, oh, Giants are due. Like, I back them in, tip them, and they lose to teams like Freo. It's like, well,
do you think it's a case of too many stars?
I think. Well, looks like it.
I don't think they've got a forward line.
Yeah, true. You got people like Riccardi, who's supposed to be elite, not doing anything.
They don't have that. Like Brisbane, you got Danaher, you've got Hipwood to come back in, you've got Charlie Cameron. Like you got a dangerous forward line. You get in there, you're going to score goals. GWS, you've got midfielders trying to play as forwards.
Yeah. When's Toby
As
Green back?
key forwards as well. Caniglia is playing out of the square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or Taranto is playing out of the square.
That's what I mean, though. So why
You haven't got a target.
did they get rid of Finlayson then? Was he homesick or was he from like?
I think he's from South
Adelaide?
Australia.
Because I rate Finlayson.
Yeah, I liked him. As well.
They got Himmelberg. Himmelberg can fucking kick a goal.
Yeah, but then
It's just who they got around him.
Best defender. Yeah.
That's what I mean. Toby Green needs to be back ASAP for them.
Yeah.
But
He's good to watch. Can't wait for him to be back.
Yeah, I know. We're trying to figure this out. What did he get suspended for? Was that because he pushed the umpire?
Hitting the umpire. Yeah, when he bumped the umpire.
Oh, yep.
Do you reckon he will hit the 23 weeks? How many weeks is it before you can get you're banned? Do you reckon he hits it in his AFL career?
Football.
Yeah, you'd be putting money on it.
No.
I reckon it's no. How many weeks away is he?
He's like 8 weeks away, I think.
He's not hitting it. The AFL will not want somebody to get to it.
Yeah, true. Yeah, especially at the elite level, like it'll get to a point where they start just throwing out the rubbish calls at the tribunal for it.
Do you reckon?
I mean,
you're saying that you think they would rig it. The AFL would potentially bring the game into disrepute.
What do you reckon? Right?
I reckon whatever that word is.
I reckon so.
Let me find it. I'm trying to find it. Talk amongst yourself, boys, while I find it.
No, I just love watching Toby Green play. I love the way he goes about it. People hate him. I go, how can you hate him? He goes hard at the footy. He plays with passion, and he's actually elite at the game too for a guy of his size, his stature, and what he does. I think he's exciting to watch. It upsets me when he doesn't play.
Yeah,
I think you hit the nail on the head there. With he plays with passion, right? Like it's fundamentally like. I know there's that line there, and he goes over it obviously way too many times.
A hell of a lot.
Like, I think anyone that's played sport knows that happens, right? Like, it's easy to sit here and say, oh, you shouldn't have done that, you shouldn't have done that. But like in the moment, especially when we're talking like we play on a Sunday, like these guys are playing for thousands, like it's their career, like they want to win something. Like, especially when it means as much as it does to Toby. Like, I mean, it probably means a lot to every player, but you can clearly, we can visibly see the passion he has for it. Like, it's like when the stakes are that high, surely it's, But you're right, he's a genuine great player.
Keeping people in the face boxing players.
Oh,
yeah, the kick in the face. You can't defend it. Like that was. I think that was more. He got away with it a couple of times. No one really said anything, and then the media started bringing it up.
Yeah,
and then they were like, "Yeah, probably should do something about it."
Yeah, trial by media, but didn't help. But look, you can't do it. That's for sure.
And I mean. I come from football, mate, where referees get called every name under the sun and nothing happens. So 6 weeks for a little shoulder bump when you're running past an umpire seems a bit mental. But Toby tax.
But you can't. Yeah,
you got to draw the line, and
you don't want people bumping umpires.
No. If they cop 1 week, we'll see it we would see it quite a lot more. They had to do.
Do you reckon?
6 weeks.
Yeah. You can get a week for just running into an umpire accidentally.
Yep. When no one's looking.
When they throw the ball up, they tell you they're going right backwards. If you block their space, you can get a week for it.
Yep. Did Neil get a week when he was hit high? So I can't remember who we were playing last year. He got elbowed in the head, and it was
he touched his shoulder.
The referee called, a ball up, and he tapped the referee, like the ump's shoulder, and said, like, look at my head, and he was like bleeding down his. Did he get a week for that?
Yeah, he did.
Or was it like common sense that he was typing the umpire to be like, mate, I need to go off, like I'm fucking pissing blood? Like, I can't remember.
No, I think somebody got a week for doing it.
Yeah.
They tapped him. I thought it was a Geelong player though, but then the umpires love Geelong, so I couldn't have.
You on board with that one, Datsy? Love that.
They do love the umpires do love Geelong. But yeah, so I can't find how long he's out for. Oh, he's out for 6 weeks. I can't find what he's at, sorry.
Gil, thoughts on Gil?
Oh, yeah, I think he's done pretty well. I think he's done a really good job, and his only downfall was the AFLW system. I think should have worked harder into the grassroots rather than make a national competition with people who couldn't play this sport.
Yep.
I think it was always going to be a challenge. I think it'd be harsh to judge him. Like I guess around that, I think the issue they've got is getting the numbers of people watching the game more than so the skill level. I think if the more people watch AFLW, the more money can then be invested into it, which will then obviously feed back in. You only have to look at like other sports around the world, like football, soccer. Is the women's game still their skill level is nowhere near the men's? They're still really good players for the women that are playing, but they've just they're getting the eyes on the game. It's slowly getting better and better. AFLW is still such a long way to get to that level.
Yeah, it's just because there's no junior system.
Yeah.
As soon as a girl hit 12 and it went to contact, you're not allowed to play.
Yeah, exactly.
Is that Gil's fault though? Like, you know what I mean? Like,
no, but you should have tried to put the money into that rather than try to make a national competition, and then people go, "Oh shit!" after watching one game in the first season.
Yeah.
Like,
do you think he was trying to give? Sorry to cut you off, mate. Do you think he was trying to make that to give? I don't know. It was his doing. I think there was always a call for the women's game. Do you think that's because they tried to then put, right, well, we can create teams, we've got a focal point for the younger generation to look to, and teams to, like, they can aspire to, instead of jumping it into grassroots football with no real goal, where do they go, you know what I mean? Like,
I think, to be honest with you, I feel that they probably wanted to be the first Australian competition to have a women's sport. No, the first ones.
You could be right. Yeah, you could be right. Isn't there an Australian Women's League for like the A League, W League?
Yeah, but it wasn't.
Yeah, because
it wasn't to that level, if you know what I mean. It wasn't on national. It wasn't on national TV.
Televised.
Every game. Yeah.
So,
Interesting.
I think apart from that, I think he's been a really good CEO of the AFL. A lot of clubs have come out of debt under him.
Yeah, I think
through
especially like a couple of years ago with the COVID situation, like this midway through round one. You know, like I remember the Brisbane, we were getting tanked by the Hawks, like absolutely battered, and they'd been told before the game that, like, we knew before the game even started that there was going to be the season was going to be postponed after that game.
Yep.
Yeah. And the fact that, like, we had, what was it, and then he got that on, and all the bubbles, and that stretch where we had a game of footy every night to catch up on games, then to get the AFL and to cop the criticism to have the grand final, which is always the MCG and has to be, it's like the thing to get that to Brisbane and then to come here. Well, I think my view of him will be of how he's managed to keep the game going, and it's when there's not as much money in AFL as there is other sports.
It could have been so easy for him just to turn around and say, "Oh no, we'll cancel the season."
What's going on there, Josh?
Oh, the cat, like walking over the record player.
I'm trying to speak and I'm just getting like,
right. Yeah. Trying to give Jill some credit, and you just got Josh giving it.
Yeah, I know.
Josh is having a little sparring session. You must have.
I know. I fucking hurt my shoulder.
But no, I think I'll praise him off of how he's handled at the AFL. Got the game through the COVID situation.
Yeah, I think he's done really well. Yeah. What about you, Ben?
Yeah, no, I think he's been great. Like just the way he's innovated and kept the seasons alive, even though when it looked bleak, no one knew what they're doing. We got every game. I got to watch D's win a grand final in Perth, so that's fine.
Yeah.
Thanks, Gil.
Yeah, thanks, Gil. All right. Do you want to go through fantasy teams, or do you reckon we've done that enough?
Do you do round review?
I'm
do you want a
at
round
the point
review?
of delete team. So
Yeah. What about you? You must be close, Adam, to delete team.
Mate, up and about, mate. Up and about. Best game in the world. Always said that.
Yeah, that's it.
Jack Steele's the elite. Don't know anyone would think about trading him.
Thank fuck I didn't trade him. He was out of my team for a point there last week. I was like,
yeah, the cash, yeah. But
like
I reckon we do a preview for the rounds.
Yeah.
And so for fantasy wise, I deleted the team as soon as I didn't see. Was it Hayes was not named, but I didn't see the red dot, and then Tom Stewart that hurt me as well. So
Tom Stewart killed me in draft.
That's a brutal one, man. With no things down there. Then unless you had O'Driscoll, then you absolutely kissed for him coming on the field.
Who had O'Driscoll?
Didn't happen. So.
I went McCartan down to O'Driscoll at D6 this weekend. Kissed on it, absolutely kissed on it. I think I was like 300, ranked 300 for the round.
Decent.
What was your score?
So, decent. Yeah, like 228 something.
So it's not really a high score either. Like for 300.
It is early in the year.
Yeah, 2-2. Yeah, to almost hit 2-3 in round 4 is.
Yeah, but like somebody, like some people would be. I know. I just thought it'd be higher, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it's pretty high scoring round.
I haven't been good in years. So
Some big scores.
Yeah.
That's with Rowell and Crouch stinking the place up too, and Rochelle on the bench for 100. But should we spend 10 minutes doing a preview?
Yeah. I tried him out for the cash grab.
That's gas grim.
Yeah.
So.
All right.
So what do we got? Thursday night game again this week?
First game this week. Brisbane and Collingwood. Adam.
That's pretty safe to say Brisbane for me.
78 points.
Oh, jeez. Oh,
Collingwood.
Lions win by 78 points. Each week, I'm going to make an outrageous call for a score.
Okay.
And it is Brisbane to beat Collingwood. Geelong. Brisbane to beat Collingwood by 78 points.
Does somebody want to write these down? I would, but I'm trying to flick through like too many different things at the moment.
I'm going to pull up our good friends at Sports Bet and give us odds as we go through.
Yeah, good idea.
All right. Adam Lyons, 78 points. Yep.
It is paying $9.
Oh, it's cash. That's cash.
That is, I reckon you're on there.
My tip is Lions by 24, I reckon.
Ooh. I'm going to go Lions by about, I'm going to go 45.
45?
Yeah.
Beauty.
All right, North and the Dogs at Marvel on Friday night. Or Friday afternoon, actually. Friday afternoon.
Oh, is this another 2 games on the Friday?
Yeah.
What a fucking shit.
Good Friday, though, so we're off, boys. Ideal. Doing nothing Good Friday.
Okay. Yep, okay.
Sinking beers early.
That's it.
All right, so who are we going, North or the Dogs? This is actually, I reckon this is going to be
It's going to be closer than we expect. I think
Dogs should smash it, but they're not. They're playing like shit. They can't get goals.
Yep, they're $1.14 to win. Like,
What are the Roos paying?
$5.50.
$5.50.
Yeah.
The Roos look alive now. They've got not alive, but they look a lot better now that they've
They
not
look
got
competitive.
Zeeble just seagulling around in the back pocket.
Oh,
Now
yeah.
they've actually stuck him forward again. They look better, instantly look better.
But not
Like,
fantasy
let
relevant.
McDonald and Hall have the ball when they can use it, not you, Jack. Like, thank you last year. You're amazing. Thank you for your fucking 180 as captain 1 week. I appreciate that. But you're not doing your club any service.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah, the Bulldogs, I think. Yeah.
Dogs. I'm on dogs too.
Easy.
I think
Easy one.
I think
yeah.
we're all going to go Dogs on that. And then the next game is West Coast and Sydney in Perth on Friday night.
See, that's another tough one because Eagles off the win then, and Sydney weren't that very. They weren't very good last week.
I'm going to tip West
They
Coast.
only snuck by. Yeah.
Yeah.
Home crowd.
Home
Yeah.
crowd. I think they might.
Is
do
that the
okay, though.
shittest Friday night game
Oh, could
that
be.
you could picture?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, it could be Eagles versus North. That'd be the only thing I think would be worse.
That is fucking a boring fucking match to watch on a Friday night.
Yeah.
The Swans will
on
beat
that.
the Eagles though.
Purely just because I don't like Eagles, Swans are going to win.
Happy days.
Yeah. Easy.
All right, Saints and Gold Coast at Marvel Saturday. Lunchtime game
Where is it? Marvel.
at Marvel.
St Kilda.
Saints.
Yeah.
Comfortably, I'd say.
Yeah.
Adelaide and Richmond.
Took Miller's going to have a 140.
Ooh, I'll captain
Oh, you're
him.
calling it early? Yep. All right.
All right, Adelaide and Richmond in Adelaide on the Saturday. Who are we thinking?
Richmond's made
Oh.
$1.70.
I was going to tip Adelaide.
$2.16.
Shit.
I don't mind Adelaide at home.
Yeah, I think they're going to.
I don't mind Adelaide at
I don't
home.
think Richmond are
Yeah.
good. I think they're shit.
Yeah.
So,
Depends if Jack brings out the torp. If he brings out the torp, they'll win the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one to pick.
What are we locking in, Adam?
I'm going to go Crows because I don't like Tigers.
Yeah. Josh?
yeah, I'm going Crows. I think they actually will win.
Crows as well. Oh,
Yeah.
well. Right.
The big Texan to kick a bag.
Ooh.
Well, are we putting him in?
Yeah.
Can we make a multi out of all this? All your
Well, if we pick
78 points, yeah.
Just see what it's going to pay.
My outrageous multis.
Yeah.
Melbourne and
Really put together.
GWS on the Saturday evening at the MCG.
Melbourne, because unfortunately, GWS aren't no good this year, I think.
Yeah. I'm Melbourne as well.
Yeah.
Adam?
Yeah, Melbourne, definitely.
What's your outrageous call on this one?
Cozzy Pickett to kick 6.
Oh, fucking shut up.
Go on to go
There's outrageous calls, and then there's fucking talking at your ass. Like, yeah, go on to clear 150 in fantasy. Fucking Cozzy Pickett's kicking 6.
He will, mate.
Up.
Trust. I will chat about it next
bed.
week when he
Go
does.
to fucking bed, man.
Carlton.
I love that, man.
Carlton and Port at the MCG on Easter Sunday.
Carlton for me. Port suck.
Carlton looked fucking terrible.
Yeah.
Last weekend.
Yeah, I think that's a lot closer. Port have to bounce back.
Port have to win a game at some point.
Yeah, Port have to fucking stand up at some point
and
say enough's enough.
Well, they're meant to be.
Enough is enough.
Yeah.
And I think Port Adelaide are going to beat Carlton on the weekend.
Big call.
I'm going to go Carlton, I think, but yeah, I think it's going to be a close game. All right, and then Essendon and Fremantle at Marvel at 2:40 on Easter Sunday.
Marvel. If it was in WA, I'd say Freo, but I like the Dons. I think they're better than where they're sitting on the ladder.
Yeah, they've versed some tough teams early. They've like Geelong, finals team.
Yep.
Brisbane Lions, grand final team.
So you got to get past the prelim first.
Demons are the grand final team. So that's a tough 3 games.
Yeah, and Fremantle. Jesus Christ, top 3 at the moment.
Yeah, another top 8 team. Yeah.
I think Fremantle. If Fremantle want to do anything this year,
Are they the imposters though?
No, I don't. I think they've got. So I predicted them to finish 7th this year. And if you're going to finish finals, these are games that you've just got to go over to Melbourne and win.
I'm with you on that one.
I think I'm going to.
They need to win those kind of games. Yeah.
So Bias Freo supporter picks Freo.
It won't be the first time this year, mate. That's fine.
I think that game's decided by less than 6 points.
Close. Bombers love a close game though.
Yeah. So
I'm gonna go Freo. I'm gonna go Freo.
Yeah. Right, and then the Easter Monday game, Hawthorn and Geelong at the G.
Didn't you say the Hawks were an elite team last week, Adam? And he gave me shit for it.
Yeah,
And who predicted
it? Haven't they? I didn't say they were an elite team, by the way. I didn't say they're an elite team. We're going to go over time, so I'll fucking just stop you right there. Didn't say elite. I said they're looking a lot better under Sam Mitchell, and now they've got to play footy again.
And I said,
I'm on Geelong here. Yeah,
I'm on Geelong.
I think we're all Geelong.
And as I said, they are bottom 4 team. And played like it.
Oh, jeez. Yeah. No. Oh, there's another. Well, it's an official first step. We'll put this one up, I reckon. So,
yeah, I'm happy to.
$62, by the way, for
Is
Brisbane by 78, Tex Walker 5, and Melbourne to win.
Ooh.
All right, there you go.
There we go. I think that's a good way to end it.
Yeah, let's go. Alrighty.
All right.
See you next week.
That's not financial advice.
Gamble responsibly.